Hey everyone, welcome back to Better Hands in 10 days. And today is day 10, the final day of doing this together. So I hope that you're proud of yourself because I am, and I wanted to congratulate you for making it that far. So, are you ready for our last warm-up together? Again, you know it, we're gonna start with single strokes with our right hand. So let's grab your sticks together and also discover the last song of this challenge. Kind of a badass vibe. One, two, to the left hand and to the right hand and one last time with our left hand. Now let's play some double strokes. To the left hand and right hand. Left hand. Let's do paradiddles. Three, four, and three, four. Last time. And we're done. So by this point, you have probably noticed that the short warm-up goes by much faster than it did when we started on day 1. We started at 60 BPM and we have made it all the way to 90 BPM. That is quite a jump to make it in only 10 days. So if you have made it this far, you should be very proud of yourself. I am proud of yourself. So let's end this challenge by playing through the full exercise one last time together. Grab your sticks and let's go. Left hand. Right hand. Left hand. The guitars and it's like a badass vibe, you know? Keep going. almost done. Sorry, last time. And we're done. This is the end of our full exercise and this 10 days together. So I want to give you a few next steps so you can continue to
What's up, everyone? 6'6 Sam is here, and welcome to the double bass stamina workout. In this workout video, we're going to be playing to a full 16th note double bass groove and slowly adding to it to make it a longer and longer phrase. The goal here is to start to build up your stamina as you play longer strings of double bass notes as you would have to do in most metal songs. So grab your sticks, join me for a 10-minute workout here. We're going to start with a 4-bar phrase. The first bar is going to be 16th notes on the feet, backbeat on the snare, and 8th notes on the hi-hat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a crash? 16th again. about that? When you're playing double bass, it's very important to stay balanced. You want to be right in the center of your chair, not leaning more towards the right or the left. Balance is very crucial here. Remember, if any of this happens to be too much for you, you can take a break at any point or slow the video down. You don't want to hurt yourself or practice too much. So next we're going to do 4 bars of straight 16ths and then 4 bars of a break. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. Now 4 measures the 16th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now half time. 2, 3, 4. Another 4 at 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half time again. Half time with the feet, I mean. Three, four, four, 2, 3, 4. And again, 16ths. Speed it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now non-stop 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't stop. Keep it going. Feel that burn. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. How about that? All right, so there it is. What's up, everyone? 66 Sam is here, and welcome to the Double Bass Speed Builder workout. This video is going to help you build up your double kick speed and endurance. For the entire video, we're just going to play 2 bars of a rock beat on the hi-hat and then 2 bars of double bass, but we're going to speed it up bit by bit from 100 up to 130 beats per minute. And remember, if that's too fast or slow for you, you can always slow down or speed up the video. So grab your sticks, let's jump into this 10-minute workout. I'll be playing on the auxiliary hi-hat, but remember, you can use any cymbal you want. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. Make sure to concentrate on the even note spacing between the hits. Remember to stay balanced, right in the center. Also, try to make sure your left foot is just as loud as the right foot. Great work. Now let's bump it up from 100 to 110. 110, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, that's feeling good. Getting those muscles working. Getting a little easier. All right, last one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop.
Nailed it. Let's keep going. Let's bump it up to 120 beats per minute. And you might notice that every time we get a little bit faster, your mind is still used to the previous tempo, which is 10 BPM slower. So just be aware of that and try to always stay on top of that click. All right, 120. 1, 2, 3. Now we're cooking. Remember, keep those notes even. Switch to the right. Back to the hi-hat. Why not? Change it up.
Again, make sure the left foot is just as loud as the right one.
All right, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop.
Right on. Okay, guys, the final tempo increase, we are going up to 130 BPM. If you made it this far, great job, because this is quite a bit faster than when we first started. 130, baby. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Whew, almost wasn't ready for that. Get those full leg motions up and down. Pound those skins.
is a great exercise for building your double bass speed. And remember, you can slow it down or speed it up whenever you need to. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, how are you doing? This is day number 6, okay? We are almost halfway there. And this week we are going to practice how to keep, this is another very interesting pattern in terms of independence, okay? And we're going to learn how to, let's call it, keep the time with an offbeat hi-hat on our left foot, okay? By the end of the week, the whole groove is going to sound like this. As you can see, it's a very interesting way to fill the whole gaps that appear on a regular group, and I've used it on a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of people asking how to do this, so that's what we are going to break down during this week. As always, we are going to do this very slowly, so we are going to make sure that you understand everything that's going on. So with all of that being said, let's go with the first workout of the week. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all we're going to do for now. Later we are going to add the snare and the kick, okay? But first I want you to get familiar with this ostinato. We're keeping the offbeat with the left foot. And as you can see, we got the 8 notes on the right. Let's get familiar with this. I want you to feel comfortable. I'm going to count you in, and we are going to add the snare, okay? It's going to be placed on the beat number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. that's it. Now I want you to get comfortable with this. We are going to add a kick on the beat 1. I will count you in. One, two, three, four. It's pretty simple, right? Now again, that's going to be the ostinato that we are going to be using in order to build the whole groove. So it's worth practicing it, you know. We want to get that clean before we keep going. So we are going to get back to the first step. We are going to play the singles between the right hand on the right and the left foot on the hi-hat. And we are going to keep practicing that motion until we feel very comfortable with it. We are not in a rush, just a matter of keep going. I'm going to count you in, and slowly, again, we will add the snare, and we will add the kick as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say that it's worth trying to keep the same dynamics on the right, okay? Let's keep going. A little bit more. Let's add the snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to make it sound clean. Same dynamics on the right. Going to feel a little bit more comfortable when you add the snare on the one, okay? The kick, sorry. It's going to give you better balance. At least that's what I feel. One more time. And last time. Try to get that powerful rim shot. Keep going. And now to finish the workout, we're just going to add that kick on the one, okay? No big deal. We already did it. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to stay like this for a while. It's worth it. Keep going. Remember, same dynamics on the right. We don't want accent. We gotta get going a little bit more. Just 1 minute. 1 more minute. I'll count you out. Not yet. One last time. Not yet. One, two, three, four. That's it. That's the first workout. As always, we are just trying to get familiar with what's going to be the foundation of everything that we are going to build. It may look simple in the beginning, but you will see it's not. It's not simple at all. Again, dynamics. We need to keep high dynamics on the right. It's not going to be like a Mueller technique. You know, it's not. We're not looking for that. We are trying to get high dynamics because we are not able to control the dynamics of the hi-hat. So we want the same level between our right hand and our left foot. In order to do that, we just practice what we have just practiced. Remember, kick on the 1, snare on the 3, and you can just enjoy 10 minutes, 20 minutes, as much as you want. And tomorrow, we will add a little bit more of spice into this. So, see you tomorrow, guys. I appreciate it. Hi guys, welcome to day number 7. I'm so proud of you. You made it this far. And we are going to keep complicating the things that we were learning yesterday, okay? So, quick reminder, We got the left foot and it's working on an offbeat motion, right? We got the eighth notes on our right hand. On the right, as we did last week, now we're going to start exploring the different sounds that the kit has to offer by using the same sticking, the same phrasing that we were using yesterday. So again, we're going to start right, left foot, and the snare is going to be on the 3. There we're just going to keep building the whole thing up. As always, very slow. Trust me, you got this. Let's go with the workout. 1, 2, 3, 4. You already know how to do this. We did this yesterday. We're going to get comfortable with this. Just a minute. Just as a warm-up. Again, same dynamics on the ride. And the powerful rim shot on the 3. Now for the next step, we are just going to add the bass drum on the 1. Nothing complicated, we've already been through this. We did it yesterday, come on. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as I was saying, we're going to work on the orchestration. So by using the same phrasing, we are just going to move the right hand somewhere else. I'm going to use the stack, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be a stack. If you don't have a stack, move it to the floor tom. It's good. I'll count you in again. Let's keep going. Let's move the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just a matter of being able to do the same thing all over the drum kit. It changes everything, the feeling, the sound, everything. Remember, if you don't have the stack, just play the floor tom. It's the same thing. If you do have the stack, play it on the stack. It's way better. Let's get going. A little bit more. Almost time. again, the same phrasing, same sticking, everything's the same. We're just moving it around the kit. It's an attempt to explore, orchestrate it differently, and try to find different sounds for the same thing. I would recommend you to use cymbals. Floor tom is good if you don't have any other cymbal. But you know, cymbals match with cymbals, so it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Now we're going to go back to what we were doing in the beginning. Is this going to be the ride on the right hand, and we are going to keep the offbeat on the left foot with the bass drum on the one. You already done this, you know how to do this, you got this. Let me count you in. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to keep going like this. Going to move to the stack again, but remember, any cymbal will do the trick, even the floor tom. I hate it, but you can do it. So let's move to the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the last thing that we are going to practice, you've already seen me doing it for 2 days. We are just going to add a crash, okay? On the one, that's the bass drum. We're just going to play the crash at the same time by using our left hand. Please, not the right. Would be pretty similar, but I want you to use the left one. It's just like this. Sorry. It's okay. Now I'm going to count you in. We're going to do it together. Remember, left hand, left crash. Feels great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big cymbal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play them as hard as I want because they're not mine. So it's beautiful. Let's keep going like that. You choose the time. You don't need to do it and every single time you play the groove, you know. Count 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you are bored, you could use that crash to separate that transition and go back to the right, maybe? I don't know. If you can do it, do it. If you cannot, stick with the plan. But if you can, there you go. Let's go back to the stack. And let's keep going with the crashes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two more crashes to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to hit the last one. Not yet. One, two, three, four. That's it. That's one of the most important things that we're going to be doing. We need to hit the crash somehow, and it's very interesting if you can do it with the left hand. Okay? Right here, I would dare to say that the ostinato, or the most important thing, is happening between your right hand and your left foot. Okay? That's the pattern that you need to keep playing no matter what. That's the thing, the really important thing. The rest of it, you will be able to change it however you want once you are fluent with this. For now, let's try to keep it together. Crashes with the left hand in order to make it a little bit more interesting. The basic pattern between the bass drum and the snare, you already know. And you got this, so keep practicing this. See you tomorrow, guys. Hi everyone, how are you doing? This is day number 8. We are here, we are going to work out together, and the only difference that is going to happen today is that we are going to start introducing the next stage of the phrasing on the bass drum. What does that mean? That means that we are going to add one more stroke on the bass drum. That's it, okay? But we are going to learn it together, and of course the most important thing, we are going to keep applying the same principles that we were doing before, left hand crashes, we're going to move around the right hand and everything. So it's going to be a little bit tricky, but not too difficult because you've already been practicing this for the whole week with me. And for that, I am so proud. So come on, let's go with workout number 3 of this week, number 8 in total. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know this already. This is the basic pattern. We are going to keep working on this. Not a big deal, right? Now, as I told you, we are going to work on the orchestration. So for the next stage, we're just going to move the right hand to the stack. You know how to stack. Don't you worry. Do whatever. Any other symbol will do. Even a rim, floor thumb, doesn't matter. I will count you in, but not yet. Not yet. I really want you to get familiar with this. I'm sorry. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know I said the opposite, but we're going to move to the floor thumb. In order to do that, we're going to keep practicing the crashes with the left hand, but not yet. Right now, we are just playing the same pattern on a different symbol. Okay, so when I count you in, right hand is going to move to the floor thumb, and the left hand is going to play a huge crash, okay? Again, these are not mine. Let's hit them hard. One, two, three, four. Let's try to avoid flams between both of our hands. And let's play, of course, a couple more crashes. Again, floor thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. That feels nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want you to get familiar with hitting the crash with the left hand. Again. Just play them anytime you want. Get familiar with it. Enjoy. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. It's nice. Again. Okay, we're halfway there. Now the only difference is that we are going to add one more stroke with the bass drum. You already know the drill. Everything else is exactly the same. Don't panic, everything is the same. Now in order to do that, the first thing that we are going to do now is to play bass drum on the 1, hi-hat off beat, and our right hand is going to move to the right. Nothing is going to change, but we are just going to stop playing the snare before I introduce you to the next stroke on the bass drum. Let me count you in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the new bass drum is going to happen on the 2, so it's not going to make a big difference. Let's keep going. This is a nice time to rest. It's good. Just keep it coming. Keep going. I will count you in, and then we are going to add that second bass drum. Pretty simple. You got this. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. No need to be afraid. It even makes everything feel more natural because of the way you're orchestrating the hi-hat. It feels like playing on a double pedal. Now you have more balance. You feel better. You thought it was going to be more complicated, but it's not. It's actually easier. So good. In order to finish the workout, the only thing that we are going to do is add one snare on the 3. Now you have already done this. Not a big deal. I will count you in. And then, basically, the groove is going to be finished. So good for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's the groove. That's what we're looking for. So just keep going. Stay there. Get familiar with this. Now if you're bored, remember you could do anything that we've been doing. You could add crashes. You could move to the stack, to the floor tom, to the rim, it doesn't matter. Create your own variations, but respect this, what we're doing, good. Add whatever, but don't lose this. And if you cannot do anything else, it's good. You could add crashes. You know how to do it. You could pull somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can do both. Just don't lose that. Like I just did. Don't be like me. Please don't. Keep going.
Once more. Keep going. I will count you out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it. We got the snare, we got the bass drum, and we know how to transition from the ride to, I don't know, the auxiliary hi-hat, the floor tom, the rim, the stack, anything. It could be anything. Again, if you don't have a stack, don't panic. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of moving around the kit to find different solutions, different sounds, different alternatives for you to create and enjoy. That's the most important thing. In order to do that, now you can use a crash. How? With the left hand, okay? And of course, you know the pattern, the bass drum. Once there, you got everything under control. So I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow here. Keep going on with this. See you guys. Bye. Hey guys, how are you doing? Day 9. Such a good day. Today we are going to keep exploring the same concepts that we have been exploring again and again and again and again. Again, we know how to use the left hand in order to play the crash. We know how to orchestrate the rhythm using different surfaces. It doesn't even need to be a symbol. So today, by using the same patterns that we were learning yesterday, we are going to mix everything together. That way, we are going to slowly increase difficulty without making this an impossible challenge. So, without further ado, let's do this, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now you know how to do this already. Not a big deal. We're going to warm up by playing this for a while. And then later, I will count you in. But later we will add the second bass drum, okay? And you also know how to do that. We made sure of that. Not yet. Not yet. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's the only difference. 2 bass drums. Again, we are working on orchestration. So, for the next step, not yet of course, but for the next step, our left hand is going to move to the left crash, obviously. Not yet. Let's just enjoy this, feel comfortable around this. Not yet. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, you choose how often you want to hit the crash. I don't care. Your choice, your call. Let's just explore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, whenever I count you in, you can try to actually play. Okay? Let's play that game. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an awful placement, right? Come on, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's your call. Now you know how to do this. We're gaining independence. You should be able to just translate whatever you're thinking into your playing. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're not there yet, remember it's a slow process, but we're not in a hurry. Do I look like I'm in a hurry? Nah. I came to Canada to do this. Imagine. Not in a hurry at all. Come on, let's hit it again, together. I'll count you in. Not yet. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. I am going to destroy that symbol eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your call. Okay, again, we are working on the orchestration, so we are just going to explore a little bit with our right hand. Now the beat is the same, you know it already. We got 2 bass drums, we got a snare drum. We are going to drop some crashes, and we are going to explore different orchestrations with our leading hand, the right hand, okay? It's not going to be hard at all. I'm going to use the bell of the right. I will use my stack, but it could be anything. You know how this goes, right? So now we are going to go back to the crash workout, always with the left hand, and then we will just explore a little bit, as always, together. Let me count you in and let's go back to business. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I don't want to count you in anymore. Just play the crash whenever you feel like it. I don't care. Just don't lose this. Or try not to. You will. I have. Now we're going to use that crash in order to separate the transition to the next element. As I told you, I am going to use the right, specifically the bell. You can use whatever, but let's try the bell. This one almost has no bell. I don't know if you can hear a good difference. But just keep it coming. It's good. It feels different for sure. And of course, you can keep hitting those crashes. Yesterday, probably you couldn't, but right now, you should be able to. Whenever you feel like it, keep them coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to transition again with a left hand crash to the same pattern, same groove, same beat, but it's going to happen on the stack or whatever. I said it a million times already. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be the goal. We're going to use a left hand crash in order to transition somewhere else. It could be whatever, right? So now that's the process. Whenever you want to move from one symbol to the next, just use a left hand crash and keep the rest of the elements just going like I'm doing. I'm going to move around the kit, but you know how to do it. Anywhere. It could be anywhere. It could even be the hi-hat. It doesn't matter. Sounds funny. Anywhere. Just have fun, enjoy and relax. Keep going, you got it. Stack again, maybe? Let's go. Right again. Bell. Let's go. Stack again. Come on. Let's make it harder. Let's finish it in here. Let's just keep going until you feel very, very, very comfortable with this. Try to speak. It's a good challenge. Keep going. I will count you out. Don't miss bass drums like I do. Last one. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, that was good. That was good. We are almost there. Now we have the whole pattern on the bass drum. Good. Good for you. Good for us. Now we got the snare drum as well. Now we know how to properly use the left hand crash. Our ostinato with the left foot is happening again and again and again, and we are not losing our minds over it. We know how to control it. And of course, now we know how to move the right hand around the kit. And we can use the left hand to transition by using a crash. As I told you, any surface is going to be good. You can do it on the rim, on any cymbal, it's going to be good. It's a good workout. Just try not to lose the ostinato. You know how it goes. And then you can move this around. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, use a crash. And you got it. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Cheers, mate. Hey guys, how are you doing? This is day 10, the last day of the second week of this course. Now, you already know how the group goes, okay? We have been working on different kinds of orchestrations. We have been working on our left hand crash. And for today, we are just going to speed up the track a little bit to make it a little bit more challenging. But also we are going to learn how to use and apply the right hand crash as well. And of course you can use it to transition from one cymbal to the other. I'm also going to drop a couple of challenges for the people that already know how to do this. So if you can follow me, it's okay. If you don't you worry. This is just for the extra advanced ones. Let's go with it.
Up, down, there, there. Okay guys, you know this already. This is the basic groove that we are going to be using in order to keep exploring different orchestrations, different transitions. Now this lesson has something a little bit different. We are going to learn how to apply the crash with both of our hands. We're going to do it with the left hand, and we are going to do it as well with the right one. Now, we could do that together. We could actually do that separately. Doesn't really matter as long as you keep the groove going. You know it? For the left. So right now, we're just going to transition to the start. Not a big deal. I will count you in. We're going to do that by hitting the crash with our right hand, for example. just because we already know how to do it. I will count you in, and we will move to the stack. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, for some of you, this is going to be already easy because you've been practicing hard the whole week. So I'ma just try to demonstrate different ways that you could orchestrate this to make it more challenging. Because you can change or move the leading hand from one symbol to the other using any pattern that you can think about. Let's do groups of 4. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can also use groups of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do 1 and 1. Again, you don't need to do this. This is just to show you different possibilities that you can use to explore, just in case you already know how to do this, but there's no need for you to do this. I know some of you really want the harder stuff, and through this you can create anything you want. Not a big deal. You can use a paradiddle to change from one to the other. You could use any pattern. You want to explore, you want to find something hard, just keep digging, find the patterns, and try to play them. But don't lose that groove. Let's move to the right bell now. Left hand crash. Now if you're able to transition following any pattern that you want, I would say that you have done a great job with this group. Of course, you could practice this at any speed. Good, beautiful. Let's go back to the stack, for example. Back to the right. If you can do that, that's wonderful, man. We are almost done. Now you keep going. I'm going to take a little break to explain the next thing that we are going to do. Pretty simple. We'll see. Okay, now the tricky part, the only thing that's left would be to move the crash to the right hand as well, right? We've been doing it the whole week on the left hand, but we can also do a double crash and hit it with the right one as well. As I said before, you could even just use the right hand. Just explore. I'm offering you different possibilities. You pick the one that you like the most, or maybe the one that you hate the most. Those are often the good ones. Now we are going to start on the right. We are going to use the crashes. You know how to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, you decide how often you are going to hit those crashes. But it's a double crash. It has way more power, and we don't lose the balance. We keep going. Keep going. Pick any time. 1, 2, 3, and. I'll count you in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll count you in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as you know, we have been using the crashes in order to transition from one symbol to the next. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. We are still going to be using the double crash, and we are going to move to the stack or whatever. I will count you in. Come on, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep hitting those crashes. 3, 4. Let's do it twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, let's just move somewhere else. We can go back to the right bell. Technically, you could go anywhere. Just enjoy. Do whatever. Doesn't matter. Just don't lose the pattern. Don't lose the pattern. As you know, there are several ways to transition. Every 2 hits, every 4 hits, you could use the paradiddle. We've been through this. Just use the double crash this time. Almost. Come on, guys, we're almost there. Let's go back to the right and finish this. One last time.
Now we got all of that. Let's recap a little bit. We got the main ostinato happening over and over again. So our legs are now independent. We also have the snare on the 3. That's going to keep happening. What's going to be changing? Whatever you want with your leading hand, the right hand. Now you are able to play the crash with the right hand, but you are also able to transition from one cymbal to the other, or maybe to the floor tom, or wherever you want. You're also able to do that with the left hand. You can play the crash. You're not going to lose your mind over the pattern that's going on with your feet. Now, talking about the speed that you are going to be using in order to play this, it could be whatever. Actually, this is a interesting workout also in order to practice your left foot skills, because right now we are playing this at a regular tempo, but you could speed this up as much as you wanted. And you could keep the same challenges that we have been facing through the whole week in order to build things that are completely out of your mind, okay? We could use a paradiddle thing, for example, using the same groove between the bass drum and the snare drum, but we could just play it way faster and keep adding those crashes. And you could use any pattern that you can think of. You can use any speed that you can think of, and it's just a matter of orchestrating